So, you want to visit a haunted house? Hmm? I think I have one that should suit you. That is, if you dare follow me. You will? Fine. Shall we go then? Here we are at the door. Happy haunting.
Okay guys, so now what I wanted to spend my Sunday doing, but it's what I had to do, is taking all the pallets from over there and stacking them over here, which first entailed moving everything that was here and rearranging it. So all the zombie wasteland barriers. Got the 1x4s for the coffin for the groundbreaker. And got all the rest of the wood that I had. It's all stacked up nice and neat on top of some cinder blocks now, so it's off the ground and not rotting. So this is what I spent most of the day doing. Nothing fun, but had to be done. So all the materials are organized and readily accessible. And that's where half the day went. So here's a look at where we are with the hands after I did the joint compound on them. Also did some beads of hot glue just to add texture, make them look kind of veiny. So they've gotten a couple different layers. They all got just basic green on top. Then we went down with a little bit of this tan, dusted them with black, and back and forth over a couple times just till I got kind of looking the way I want to. They're probably just going to be like stakes, like on wire coat hangers sticking up out of the ground. Maybe throw some sleeves on them. I don't know yet. Just something to experiment with, because like I said, we had the extra foam, so that's pretty much that. Alright, so this is for Dead CWGL82. This is the concept you and I have been talking about via private message on YouTube. So pretend that this is your CD player, your MP3 player, for the examples that we've been talking about when I was telling you how to do this. Or if you want to use a boombox with a CD, you can. So here we have phones out, run to computer speakers, power for computer speakers. It's run into the motion detector. So what you're going to want to do is have, instead of just going straight to your speakers, you're going to have an extension cord coming out, so you can have a plug-in for your speakers and your props. Everything comes on at the same time. Concept is simple. We're running constant power here. Your motion sensor goes off, and your speakers come on. Your allotted time passes, and they go back off. So you just run your continuous loop, constant power here. Your power that's coming on for your speakers is what makes your sound go off at the same time as your prop. So that's it. It's that simple. Music source. Headphones in for your computer speakers out. Power supply out to your motion sensor. By the way, guys, this is a copy of the 13th Hour by Midnight Syndicate. I highly recommend you check them out if you have not already. They make great, amazing haunt music. This is one of my personal favorite CDs, the 13th Hour, so be sure to check them out, guys. Alright, guys, so since I've been cleaning, I hadn't got a lot done today, but I did want to show you these I threw together. With these floodlights that were free. This particular one, only one socket works. I did try to take it apart and fix it. It's just shot, so. But I still got one floodlight holder there. And this one, they actually both work. So I just mounted these to electrical boxes, both just single gang boxes. Wire nutted up inside to, if I could talk, to power supply cords. So that way, you can run the two floodlights in your haunt from one place. Just for me, that's, one plug instead of two. Because that's a big thing for us, is always trying to find enough extension cords. So, pretty simple, guys. You just, your whites with your whites, blacks with blacks, greens with greens, hook them up, seal them up. I painted these black and mounted them on little pieces of 2x4s just so they'd have some stability on the ground. And that way I get kind of the spread that I'm looking for, because I have a couple areas that need, at least 2 floodlights. And this way, I get my 2 floodlights for 1 cord. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to ask. It's pretty straightforward, but I'd be happy to answer any questions.